What up, wrestling fam? I just wanted to get on here and make a video real quick to speak about an experience that I just had recently. Recently, I had the privilege of meeting former WWE wrestler Kane. There's a place called Dallas Vintage Toys over in Dallas, Texas that hosted the event. If you're ever in the area of Dallas, Texas, make sure you stop by and check them out. They got toys, figures, statues, and games from vintage all the way up to modern. And the people there are really nice, so go stop by and check them out. You won't be disappointed. And big shout out to them also, because this was definitely something that could have easily turned into chaos, but it didn't. They had it so organized, and it was a seamless experience. They made it a very pleasant experience. So again, big shout out to Dallas Vintage Toys for hosting this event and how they handled it. When you get there, there's a sign-in sheet that you have to put your name on to get online. You just made the list. If you know, you know.
You just made the list!
But anyway, you get there, you put your name on the list, you have a number that corresponds to you, and that's your place in line. Once you're online, you wait for your turn. They call a few people in at a time, and then you go inside and you wait on another little line. Also, I recorded a little bit of video while I was in there, but I don't know if it's even worth it to upload it because it was like 10 or 15 seconds. I didn't record a long video because I wasn't even sure if you were allowed to record in there or not. So I just recorded a little bit and then I stopped because I didn't want to ruin any chance I had of meeting Kane. So I just stopped the video. So the video is kind of short. I don't think it's worth it to even upload it. But the place that had the event, they have a YouTube channel and they uploaded a video. So I'll see if I could take some video from their channel and put it on here if I'm allowed to, if I'm able to. Of course, I'll give them credit. I'll see if I could try to include some footage there. There was also a surprise appearance by somebody, which was pretty cool and it was fun. So stay tuned for that if I can put it so you can see it at the end. So everything that everybody ever says about Kane, about how nice he is, all the wrestlers like Undertaker and all the other wrestlers, they have nothing but nice things to say about him, and it couldn't be more true. Kane was one of the nicest people that I ever met. So when you get inside, there's this small line, and then there's a table up in the front, and Kane is sitting there, and then there's also this older woman that was sitting there. Now, I don't know if she was with him or she was with the event. I don't know, but she was also really nice as well. So you have to go up and speak to her first before you go over to Kane. So when I went up there, I was telling her what I wanted, and Kane made sure to politely interject himself into my conversation with her just to make sure that he said hi to me, which was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that. So he said hi to me. I said hi to him. He said, "How you doing?" "Good." "How you doing?" "Good." All of that. So I told her what I wanted. Then I moved over to Kane. I had a figure that I wanted him to sign. Um, I had just recently purchased it. It was just at the store, so I seen it and I liked it, and I just happened to have it readily available. So I had that with me, and I just decided to let him sign that. If I remember, I'll put the picture up here somewhere if I remember. So I just had him sign that. So I gave it to him to sign, and then he asked me if I wanted it personalized, if I wanted it to be made out to me. And of course, absolutely. I said, yeah. So he autographed it for me, and then we went to go take a picture. Now, the funny thing about the picture is when I went to take the picture with him, I'm cheesing like all hell, super cheesing. And of course, it's because I was so excited to get to meet someone like Kane. He's a legend. You know, he's somebody I grew up watching. He's an intricate part in any sport, let alone wrestling. And he was a staple of the Attitude Era. So it was so cool to meet somebody like him from my childhood that I grew up watching every single week. So of course, you know, I was happy about that. But also, it's known that Kane is very tall. So I'm pretty tall myself. So I wanted to see how tall I was compared to him. So if you see the picture, I'm just standing straight up, just cheesing, because of course, like I said, I'm happy to be there, first of all. And just because I was trying to see if I was trying to compare how tall I am to him. So in my mind, I just thought it was funny. So if I remember to put the picture, I'll put it up here, or I'll put it on the thumbnail or something. I'll try to get it up there to show you. But it was pretty funny doing that. So after we took the picture, you know, he shook my hand, said, "Nice to meet you." He thanked me. I told him, "Nice to meet you. Thank you also." And then when I was about to leave, he made it a point to tell me, he goes, "Hey, Wayne, make sure you don't touch the marker on the front because it's still wet. You got to let it dry." Now, I know that's common sense and it's something that you just know. But in that moment, it's not something that I'm thinking about because I'm so excited that I just got to meet Kane. So I could have very well easily put that figure under my arm and walked right out of the store and messed up the autograph. and I would have been highly upset if I did that. But he made sure to make it a point to tell me to be careful not to do that. So it was really nice of him. Such a nice guy, very down to earth, very cool and humble dude. If you ever get a chance to meet him, do yourself a favor and meet him. He's the nicest guy you could ever meet. So yeah, great experience. I'm glad I got to go down there and meet him. If I could do it again, I would. I'm sure they're going to have other events, and I plan on going again if I can, or whenever I can, I should say. And if there was anybody there that's watching this video right now that I met, it was nice to meet you. And I hope to see you again soon. And I hope to meet new people when I go out there. It was really fun to interact with everybody and hear their stories about wrestling and just share stories with them. It was really great. So yeah, that's all I have. That's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to share that experience with everybody. And if you're watching this, like I said, if you're at the next event and you see me, just say hi. We can chop it up about wrestling. And if you're watching this, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Here to see the Big Red Machine, Kane, my idol.
To see the Big Red Machine, grew up watching him as a kid, and really just excited to meet him finally. At this age, 36 years old, so watching him since I was a kid. So it's really exciting.
I'm the kids if you take it off.
What are you doing? I came here to heckle you, man.
Well, let's just say hello. What's up, man? How are you, buddy? It's good to see you, bro. How's everything?
Where's your brother? He's a lot better. Katie Vick.
No. Can't say that one.
Golly.
How's the mayor business going?
That's good.
I got a speeding ticket I was hoping to
Can't help you, Saturday, man.
Come on.
Good to see you, friend.
Thanks, man. You take care, all right?
All right. Bye, everybody.
Wow. Throw it up. Can you throw it up one more time?
Sure.
Let's see it.
I love him, though. I'm just kidding.
I love it.
Very cool. President beat the crap out of him.